Hello, everyone. This is part two of our video. Uh, we just turned off of Interstate 10, which we were westbound on at Fort Stockton, to turn northbound onto US Highway 285. It's where you see a lot of oil drilling going on. The workers out here can make as much as 100,000 a year as a driller. I have a friend that is a driller specialist. He makes over 200,000. It's not easy work out here. You can see there's not much around. The temperatures out here during the summer reach well over 100 degrees, and the work that they perform is all outdoor work. Plus, you're lifting heavy parts. You can see most of the vegetation out here is brush. Everything in this part of Texas is very expensive because of the oil production. I paid for gas in Fort Stockton. It was it was 50 cents more expensive than where I live. So if you're coming out this way, just be aware of the prices and everything. Hotel rooms are super expensive. I'll get more into that when we enter into Pecos. But when we took this trip 5 years ago, we saw Roadrunner actually running on the side of the road. Uh, very, very, very few wildlife out here. And what I do notice, the difference between East Texas and West Texas is the bugs. Uh, Not too many bugs out here. I think it's because of the low humidity level. We have a lot of bugs in East Texas. If you do a trip out there, your car will be covered in the bugs that you kill. Anyway, this is it. I mean, you just drive. The speed limit here is 75 miles an hour. It's just a two-lane road. Uh, at least cover a distance faster out here because of the speed limit. Now we're entering Pecos, Texas. We stayed here on our last trip going to New Mexico. Everything is very expensive and was one of the worst hotels that we ever stayed at. It was dirty, disgusting. I can't say anything more about it. And 5 years ago, I think we paid $120 for the night out there. I won't mention the hotel chain, but it's a national chain that people would know. Before this trip, was I went online to get a hotel room, and the prices were for one of the cheapest hotels, 200 all the way up to $400 a night. So we opted to drive longer and get into New Mexico, which the prices weren't that good in New Mexico either. Up near in the city of Carlsbad, the hotel rooms were $300, $400 a night, and we stayed in White City, the only hotel there, and that was $150 a night for a hotel room. And not a fancy hotel, but at least it was clean, and we enjoyed ourselves out there. Plus, it was a very short drive to Carlsbad Cabin. From there, it's like 5 minutes. So you're not going to get much cheaper out in this area of the country. As you can see from the thermometer, it was 109 degrees. You also have to be very careful in Pecos. The speed limit uh, goes down on US 285. We go from 75 to down to like 45, 40, 35, and then 30. And Pecos has their own police department, and they do speed enforcement on this highway here. So just take it easy, do the speed limit so you don't ruin your trip. That's what I do. I always set my cruise control when I'm on the highway, and I have the radar detector for one reason. I do the speed limit, but I don't trust manufacturers of cars to be very accurate. So if I get a warning, even though I'm doing the speed limit, I still slow down. The last time we drove in Pecos, the traffic wasn't like this at all. You can really see the difference of the traffic. The area has been building more buildings around here, so it's all with the oil boom. Okay, so once you get out of Pecos, it goes back to brush country again, and not much out here. Just brush and trucks. The traffic is a lot heavier. You may not think so, but in some places the traffic was heavy. You can see all the oil and everything. I'll show you some of the things up ahead. Over on the right, you see the flames. That's from the oil wells. It's called gas flaring. They have to burn off that gas as a safety concern from the pressure of the gas that comes up. Now we are on US Highway 62. We turned off of US Highway 285. I would avoid this road if all possible. There is an alternative route. It's very a rough road, and also this isn't the road to be on late at night. They have open grazing here. There's no fences, and you will there's a possibility that you'll hit cattle, and I have known someone to hit a cow once, and they were put in the hospital. So try to avoid this roadway at night. During the daylight, at least you can see down the road. As you notice, the temperature cooled down from 109 to 107 degrees. It is warm out here. They have a sign that warns us that there's a stop up ahead. We're going to make our turn onto US Highway 180. As you notice, that there's no stop sign here. They have a warning sign for a stop sign, but they don't have a stop sign, so be very careful. And we turn on to Highway 180. You take this road for a short distance on US Highway 180. They have signs that indicate where White City is. Make a right-hand turn from the direction that we were going. And now they do have an RV park here, but we're staying at the hotel, Roadway Inn. It's right here is when you get off, and we're here. Thank you for coming along with us on the trip.